A few years back, a lot of it was about you. A lot of the programme was constructed around gimmicks. Yeah.
It's like Mel B sitting there.
No, but of late, I get the impression that you're going for a deeper interview or letting the guests talk a bit longer.
That's lovely.
Is that true or not?
Yes, it's true. And the terrible thing is, I know, because Gloria was one of the best talk show hosts we ever had, and I would love to see you back doing it. So it's a lovely show. I went on your Sunday show years ago, and you were tremendous.
It's very kind. When the flu takes over, I'll stand in for you.
Exactly,
Is that
you're
okay?
ready. Exactly, well, you get the first call. But certainly I have tried to... it's not just in terms of trying to make the most of the guests, also just trying to grow up a bit in public. You know, it's like, I've been doing shows on TV since I was 26, and I used to... And initially, the first few years, I was just amazed I was out there and terrified, and I wanted the show to be a certain kind of show, because back then we had Parky, we had Aspel, we had you, we had Mavis Nicholson. There were a lot of shows doing the in-depth interview. There weren't the shows doing what I was doing, which is more the American silly knockabout show. But now that is kind of all we've got, almost. I mean, Piers does the more in-depth thing, but there are only a few of those on a year. So I am trying to make more of the guests. And when a guest has a good story or has had a full life and has a rich career, then you'd be silly not to try and get the most out of them on those subjects.
But is that not always what made them more comfortable, in a way? I mean, because I would not like to see less of you myself.
Oh, well, that's so kind. There's a lot more to see of me these days than there was back then, anyway. But no, I think I still like having fun with them. And we still play around with them a little bit. We're still going to do, you know, silly things which are hopefully a little unexpected and work.
Great, because I love all that.
But we're not going to... But at the same time, you know, when we've got someone on, you know, who has an interesting, fascinating life, or is going through something at the time, then sure, we're going to talk about that. And it isn't always appropriate to go from that to something really silly, you know.
I always remember saying to Charlton Heston, who'd been married to his wife, and he brought her on the programme, so when they were there, I said, you know, you've had the longest marriage in Hollywood, something like 60 years or whatever. Ever thought about divorce? And she said, divorce? Never. Murder? Often.